What if I told you the Dallas Cowboys are at risk of losing not just their franchise quarterback Dak Prescott, but potentially watching him join their most hated divisional rival, the New York Giants? It may sound crazy, but this nightmare scenario for Cowboys Nation could become a reality if Jerry Jones and company don't lock down Prescott long-term. The warnings are coming from all angles: former NFL execs, insiders, you name it. Fail to pay Dak, and the Cowboys could regress badly, falling behind the Commanders and Giants in the race for the NFC East crown. But it gets even worse. There are whispers that Prescott could take his talents to the Big Apple in 2025 if the Giants come calling with a massive offer. Just imagine number 4 in blue and red, lighting up the scoreboard for Brian Daboll's crew. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a diehard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. As we all know, Dak Prescott is the heart and soul of the Cowboys offense. The man has been slinging touchdowns and leading his team to victories year after year. But now, his future with the Cowboys is hanging in the balance, and the pressure is on for the team's management to make a move that could define the franchise's trajectory for years to come. Louis Riddick, the former director of pro personnel for the Philadelphia Eagles, is sounding the alarm bells loud and clear. In a recent appearance on ESPN's First Take, Riddick dropped some serious truth bombs that should have every Cowboys fan on the edge of their seat. He questioned, "What's your next best alternative if you don't pay Dak Prescott? Given how they structured the rest of this football team, where are you going to turn?" Folks, Riddick is spitting facts here. The Cowboys have built their entire team around Dak's leadership and skills. They've invested heavily in surrounding him with top-tier talent like CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, both of whom are lined up for massive contract extensions. Not to mention, the Cowboys have assembled a formidable defense that has been a force to be reckoned with in recent seasons. If the Cowboys fail to lock down Dak Prescott, they're essentially shooting themselves in the foot and risking everything they've built over the past few years. Riddick warns that failing to extend Prescott's contract could lead the Cowboys to regress badly and lose ground within their division, the highly competitive NFC East. Can you imagine the Cowboys falling behind the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants? That's a nightmare scenario for Cowboys Nation, and it's a real possibility if they don't secure their franchise quarterback. But wait, there's more. NFL insider Albert Breer has dropped a bombshell speculation that could shake up the entire NFC East and send shockwaves throughout the league. He's floating the idea of Dak Prescott joining the Cowboys' divisional rivals, the New York Giants, in 2025. Now, this is where things get really juicy, YouTube fam. The Giants have been making some serious moves under the guidance of their creative and innovative head coach, Brian Daboll. They've been bolstering their offense and defense, and if they manage to snag Dak Prescott, they could become a force to be reckoned with in the NFC East and beyond. Breer's words are like a shot across the bow for the Cowboys management. He stated, "Give me the New York Giants as the most interesting spot." Imagine Dak leading the Giants' offense, with their current $160 million QB Daniel Jones potentially on the move. It's a scenario that could flip the entire power dynamic in the NFC East and potentially turn the Giants into a legitimate Super Bowl contender overnight. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. The reality is that Dak Prescott has been the face of the Cowboys franchise for years now, and his connection with the team's fans is undeniable. He's been through the ups and downs, the triumphs and heartbreaks, and has remained a steadfast leader throughout it all. Losing Dak Prescott wouldn't just be a blow to the team's on-field performance, it would be a gut punch to the soul of Cowboys Nation. This is a fan base that bleeds blue and silver, and the thought of their beloved quarterback donning the blue and red of the Giants is enough to send shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned Cowboys loyalist. But let's not forget, this is the NFL where business decisions often trump sentiment. The Cowboys management has a tough choice to make, and they'll need to weigh the financial implications, the team's long-term outlook, and the potential backlash from their passionate fan base. On one hand, locking down Dak Prescott to a long-term, top-dollar contract would provide stability and continuity for the franchise. It would signal to the rest of the league that the Cowboys are all in on their current core and are committed to building a sustained winner around their franchise quarterback. However, the flip side of that coin is the potential cap implications and the risk of tying up a significant portion of the team's resources in one player. We've seen time and time again how a single injury or a sudden decline in performance can turn a seemingly smart contract into an albatross around a team's neck. The warnings from Louis Riddick and the speculations from Albert Breer should be ringing in the ears of every Cowboys fan, front office executive, and decision-maker within the organization. As the 2025 season approaches, all eyes will be on Jerry Jones and the Cowboys management. Will they secure Dak's future and cement their place as a perennial powerhouse? Or will they fumble the ball, risking a shift in the balance of power within their division and potentially setting the franchise back for years to come? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this saga is far from over. The drama is just getting started, and the stakes have never been higher. Stay tuned, folks, because the future of the Dallas Cowboys hangs in the balance, and you won't want to miss a single second of this unfolding storyline. That's the end of today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe the channel for more upcoming videos.